They'll start on the ground with Omari. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Might as well run him again. He's past the marker. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Handoff for Malton. Nice move to pick up yardage. Oh, he's still got more. There he goes. Touchdown, Iowa. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's Malton again. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. They'll go to the counter play. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs.
Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Churns into the pile. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Hawkeyes with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to Malton. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right side, it's James. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming. On the delay, it's Malton. And to use that stiff arm as a sledgehammer to bludgeon his way to a few extra yards. And the Hawkeyes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Caught in the backfield, it's James. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
From the red zone, it's Malton. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Moving the pocket, it's Stevens. He got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Hawkeye!
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for in that play.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one. They'll start on the ground with Omari. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through one quarter of play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The give to the back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuff both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
The give. Across the 25. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football...
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him.
Shakes a man, and he might take off. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
Back to pass, it's Stevens. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
You know,
three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Got it behind the line. It's James. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Run in the red zone. It's Moulton. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run him again. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? The Hawkeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Iowa! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Tells the run, wants to pass. Rushes on. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get it. Looking downfield, it's Stevens. Out wide left, it's Diaz. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Rides to the back. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wants to throw one first. They'll run the screen. And here comes the offense on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Moulton. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They'll run the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it.
And that went nowhere fast. And first down is a good time to run a screen, try to catch them being a little bit aggressive and maybe thinking about a little bit of run and making people attack and run downhill. But the screen pass did not fool anybody. Nice discipline by the defense.
Grab behind the line. It's James. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Third and long right here. Back to throw, it's Stevens. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Hawkeye!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the Kentucky Wildcats. And it's the Aggies looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Kinnick Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. With that said, let's kick it back to the guys inside Kinnick Stadium.
The Hawkeyes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. On the RPO, got him. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Sells to run, looking to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Thunderbirds now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Sells to fake. Fires on the move. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. And it's the Thunderbirds are moving quickly down the field. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Breaks into the open. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Red pass, it's complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
The Thunderbirds have pushed it inside the 20. Plows his way ahead. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. The last time they had it, a thing of beauty. Did whatever they want, run, pass, and wound up in the end zone. Out wide right, it's Diaz. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Under pressure. Unloads in the nick of time.
It's not just about sacks and getting the quarterback on the ground, but you can hurry him up, speed up that thought process, get near his legs. All those things lead to incompletions and sometimes mistakes.
He's got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Omari again. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the gun with Omari Malton. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking to throw at Stevens. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Yeah, and you just...
First play of this drive. Extending the play. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets enough. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Here's the give to Malton.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Caught on the RPO. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Hawkeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll start on the ground with Omari. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Omari again. Runs through a tackle. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from Alton.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Hawkeyes are threatening in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Stevens. Makes a catch. They will score! Touchdown, Iowa!
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Complete. Could not make his way to the corner. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. The give to the left side. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Caught. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good. This offense has it with really good field position. Moves the pocket. It's Stevens. Left side, it's Diaz. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Omari again. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered.
The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
Omari again. Finding some, got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3, showed it all on that run. And the Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's first and goal on the 1. They'll try to run it with Malton. Touchdown, Iowa! And the beatdown has ensued. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Diaz. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Wide receiver comes in motion. On play action. He just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding.
Intentional grounding.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on second down. Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And guys, second down didn't do them any favors as they face this third down. Looking to throw at Stevens. Makes the grab. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Fires left. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Play action on first down. He makes a catch. They finally get to him. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those
to the big house, Michigan Stadium. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sideline, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Michigan went through one of the most dramatic off seasons we've ever seen in college football, but they have steadied the ship, hiring longtime head coach Kyle Whittingham, who is highly respected and highly thought of in this industry. Whittingham has brought some stability to that program. We'll see if he's able to.
They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. They'll start on the ground with Omari. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup with the defense. Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline, run it again, run the same play again. What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's James. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Makes the grab. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. The Hawkeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run with Malton. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Buying time to his right. Big guy smells it, and he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Iowa!
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Turning it on. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. And the Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Stevens.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they handed off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Hawkeyes are flying down the field. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Quick give. It's Moulton. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Stevens. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Hawkeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been under unbelievable duress early in this game, and they're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep him standing up.
Here's a give to Moulton. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Hawkeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Look out! And it's a sack.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. They'll go to the air. Going for 6. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up 1 quarter. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee in this drive. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Hawkeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Rush right in his face. Being sacked. This defense all over him. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a... The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Out wide left, it's Diaz. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Handoff from Alton. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll ride him again. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. 3rd and 6 yards to go. To the air, it's Stevens. The quick game. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And they've converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but a 3rd and long, it's a different animal. Back's got it on the screen. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short. Offense in a bunch formation. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Lots of room to run. He's at the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Play fake, Underwood. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Marsh. Now the Wolverines call a timeout, it's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. On the move. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Motion from the back. Throwing, Underwood. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start on the ground with Omari Malton. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Hawkeyes headed quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Find space on the right. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Hawkeyes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Gets the back moving.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Looking to throw at Stevens. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Omari again. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. The snap sets up the throw. Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They'll start on the ground with Omari Malton. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to pass, it's Stevens. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to...
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Looks it in. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them
Come
just
on.
a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Breaks through, it's Marshall. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Marshall. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the 1st down marker. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 1.
Got him.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Here's Underwood to throw.
He's short. Yeah!
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They'll start on the ground with Omari Malton. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Omari again.
Where you going?
Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Where you going, champ?
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Back to throw, it's Stevens. Unloads to the wide out. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing...
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Here's a gift.
Damn, he got him in.
They put the brakes on it.
Woo!
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day.
Come
And the
on!
Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Fires to the wide.
Oh, my goodness. I didn't
And
see
they'll
him.
miss the connection here on
No.
3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd.
I seen him too late. Damn it.
Tells the run, wants to pass. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
This has got to be frustrating if you're the offensive coordinator because you've had receivers open down the field,
They're in
just
there
haven't had
on the
time to get them the football. This defense doing an outstanding job with their
Play
pass
action.
rush.
As they come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. They'll run the counter. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass.
Get it.
He's got it. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Hawkeyes racing to the line in the hurry up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Damn it.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. To throw, it's Stevens. Unloads to the right. Working the middle. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Tough run here.
In there.
Phillips.
Cut him inside.
Step and go. They get him on the
him.
ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Give
Good
to
job,
the running
fellas.
back.
Good
Touchdown,
fucking job.
Iowa! And they've moved out here in the fourth.
Let's go.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Fucking job, guys. Gillespie, you're the man. I mean, Steven.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Finds a crease. It's Marshall. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. Now let's see if they can pull this one out. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Left side, it's Marsh. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28.
We need this, baby.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw.
Shit.
He's got it. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here.
Get
Close
him.
Ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Sets his feet. It's Underwood. Fires
good
complete
throw.
on the crosser. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Fumble.
Tackled behind
Good
the
job.
line of scrimmage, and what a big
They going
third
for it.
down stop
No, they
by this
punting.
defense.
Good job.
And the Wolverines will punt this one away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Give to the single back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down.
Oh!
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. On the move, it's Phillips. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Oh, my fucking God.
Interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Oh, my
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football.
Throwing the headset. Ain't that a...
Iowa has the ball back on offense. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on
what's in
top
front of
late. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff again. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Hands it off. Give him a pickup of 2. Now 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Stevens. Throws to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Come on!
Got it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Hawkeyes have their offense in high gear. On the run,
Just let him walk through. Hit him too. Let's go!
How about those sweet twinkle toes like moves?
Not the twinkle toes.
To the 38.
Come on!
Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Hand it to the back. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
I don't know about no damn.
The Hawkeyes kept this drive moving on the
head
ground.
in the game.
Back to work.
Block him too. Let's go.
Single running back.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Come on.
It's 1st and 10.
I believe in y'all. Win, lose, or draw.
We've
Good
reached
fucking
the
job.
Timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
With my Swisher Sweet.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line. They'll try the right side.
Buster!
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Oh, fuck that. Coach, what you doing? What you calling, Coach?
He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Keep it on the ground. He
Did he get it?
pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They
Oh,
want
my
to pick up this
goodness.
third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Powers inside. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this
Yeah, it's
defense
gonna bring up
makes a
4th.
play.
Oh, take a breath, Kev. Take a breath, Stevens. This is what makes fucking champions.
Gotta make the play on 4th.
Ah!
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive.
Oh!
Wants to throw. It's Stevens.
Ah!
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly.
Why are you?
Except catch the football. 2nd
What?
down coming.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a score.
Why are we not
They've done a
running,
good job,
Coach?
man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can
Where's
you
the
come
running
up
play,
big
Coach?
in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. He took a
Oh,
hit as
fucking
he threw
gosh,
and couldn't
bro.
deliver the football.
Oh,
It's
my
incomplete and
gosh.
4th down's cut.
They fucking
They
give me
converted
dirty.
4th
This
down
fucking
earlier on
coach.
this drive, and now they'll try it again.
Ah!
Force their way in. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just.
I just feel so bad
What a show both
What
of
happened?
these teams put on
Ah!
today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership.
What was
they've
it?
got in the locker
It
room.
had to be a
Yeah,
safety.
and now that I think even more so, you're
had
starting
to
to
be a
believe in them. They're
defensive
battle
fucking
tested.
safety.
This team just, they find a way
What
to
the
get
fuck
things
happened?
done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on.
Oh.
For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer.
Oh my goodness. Ohio, you fucking next. Steven does something Gillespie could not do. Oh, wow. Good job, Kev. Oh my goodness, man. Woo, that boy Kev cold. What was the final score? Appalachian in 2007 upset over Michigan. What? It was 45-43. What you think? Man, if y'all don't get this shit up out of my screen, bro, what is it? Man, forget all this shit. I don't care about nothing about that. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, got some teams. Shout out Thursday, might be. Yeah, let's go. All right. We're playing this week. And we at home. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, Steven. We already upset Michigan. I don't care what the ranks are. That was an upset. Let's go, guys. Holding hands is how we come on the field. Let's go. We got one sticker on our helmet, and that sticker is for America. Go, Iowa.
And the Hawkeyes headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action.
Come on, man. Fumble.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
Oh, my goodness, he's right there.
There he goes. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Saying, trying to be heard above the noise.
Out of bounds.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Saying, fires to the wideout.
Picked off.
That pass is incomplete.
It was almost picked off, too. Whoa, look at this.
So Iowa's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. They'll start on the ground with Omari Malton.
Face mask.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
If they as big as they say they are, we're going right at them.
Right back
we
to
finna
it.
see.
He's past the sticks.
We're going to see.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Left side.
Malton.
Oh, left side.
Chance. At the 20. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
Pick a boo, nigga.
And it's the game-breaking speed. You see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why.
Yeah, we beat
If he had
Michigan.
declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have
Not
that
on
guy.
miss, not
Like,
on.
to keep that guy on your roster. It's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like you mentioned, the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the caliber.
Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Woo!
And
that's why he's a Heisman candidate. He's #1 in the country with touchdowns and yards. Michigan held him to 80, 89 yards. We still pulled out a victory.
And
we still pulled out that victory.
Return here. They'll start this drive
Good
at their
job.
own 25. The
Way
Buckeyes
to
roll
respond.
that offense back out there. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They're all over it. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
They got him.
The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last
They
play.
got him. 2nd and 17.
Here's Julian
Oh, they with the screen.
Whip it out to
Oh,
the back
2nd,
on the
3rd, and
screen.
17.
Not
Let's
a
go.
whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just
Now I need a
developed.
force. We
These
need to force him.
Hawkeye fans
We
know
need this
exactly
interception
what to
right
do to
now,
get
Pop
behind this
Deuce.
D on 3rd down.
We need this interception right now. He's going down.
Pressure's coming.
Ah, he dropped the ball.
The sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units
10
in the entire
sacks this
country
season.
getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great.
Let's go.
They'll go back to work on
Oh, we
offense.
hyped up. We hyped up today. We hyped up today. Come on. Block him. Up the middle. Right, left. There we go. Beat fat ass. Too many burgers, nigga.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
I told you, Coach, we playing smart football.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
That's how we beat Michigan. That's how we winning in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game.
That's what I need. Hey, Ollie, that's what I'm talking about right there. I feel good, bro.
Yeah, you better. No attempt at a return. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. Hoping this drive will be more productive.
He got 8 yards.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Makes the grab. They pull him down, but he's got enough. It'll be a first down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Play fake, say it.
Oh, get him!
On target. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the offense found no success with the backward-going pass. How about a forward pass on 2nd and long? Throw it, say it.
Nobody's open. Buster.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Now here's Say It.
Hit him.
Going to try to get it himself.
You better go down.
Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down.
Let's go.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away.
Fans going
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Come on, this on you. I was going all the way back there.
And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Under pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Hits inside. It's Moulton. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. 3rd and long coming up.
What we got in the playbook? What we got here?
To the air. It's Stevens. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short.
I should have waited till he got a little further out.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Omari Malton. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
I don't want to hear nothing.
The Hawkeyes in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Right at the line.
Some bullshit.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go. Is that
I should have passed that. We should have passed that, coach. Wow.
And the Hawkeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll start on the ground with Omari Malton. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. Shakes off the defender. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
You ain't lying.
3rd and 4.
3rd and 4. What we got, Stevens? I wish I can call the play, but
From
I
the
can't.
gun, wants to pass.
Where's the
And that
pass?
3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one.
Field the game now. 14-21. Down 7. Top of the second.
And the ball will bounce it.
Come on, don't let him walk down this field. All right.
The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Here's a give to Malton. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Headed for the corner on the jet sweep. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a crease, it's Phillips. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Stevens. Spits it out to the back. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be.
Look at the bright side. We get a field goal. Hopefully they don't score. That'll put us down by 7.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21.
I don't know if we get the ball back at halftime.
They'll start on the ground.
Oh, no!
He's got enough. Turns it on in midfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's
Damn it!
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Iowa spends his 2nd time out here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Protection.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's 2nd down. Looking left.
Come down with it.
It's caught downfield. They've got him
Get on the line.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play.
We need this, boys.
Looking to throw for it.
Get in there.
Quickly out to the tight end. Now the Hawkeyes will call their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great.
He'll take a shot. Makes a deep play.
Come to
They
the
make
fucking
the stop
line.
at the 2,
Get
but
down.
he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Oh my goodness. Let's go. Let's go. Did I get it? Yes or no? Did I get it? Yes or no? This is a bet. This is a bet. Did I get it?
Touchdown, Hawkeye! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be
setting up for the extra point and the top.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. On the return, it's
That was
Cross.
crazy.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Cuts it upfield. It's Jackson. He's past the 30. Breaks into the open. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
You got to be kidding me. What the hell is this? Only in America.
Here's Sayin to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. He's not afraid to go deep.
You
The
kidding
pass
me?
falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
Bro.
And they head to the locker room. Two
Oh, this
quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Hold on.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the number 6 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's Mississippi State looking to push their record to 4-1 on the season. And you do that, you're in the...
Well, it don't look like it's going to allow me to play.
It's in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Coming out aggressively. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Second and long here. Using his legs, it's Jackson. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will now get its first chance with the football. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Omari. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to 1st down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the give to Malton.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Stevens. And that one's incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation, it's just too much.
The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll start on the ground with Omari. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
And they swarm him under. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Throwing right. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They drag him down. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll start on the ground with Omari. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Just feeds the running back. He's stopped.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Handoff for Malton. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming. On first down, it's Malton again. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll give it to Malton. He'll be dropped.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Looking for a man. It's Stevens. They'll run the screen. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Hawkeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, it's Phillips. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. The Hawkeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Push is ahead. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They're going to go for this and try to finish this drive in the end zone, already down 2 scores. Needs it here on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They'll run with Malton. And he's in. Touchdown, Iowa! Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. When you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Sets his feet, it's Stevens. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on. They bring the punter onto the field now. Trying to get started. And they'll get him down after the return at the... Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll start on the ground with Omari Malton. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Play action on first down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense trying to take it back. Takes it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They'll start on the ground with Omari Malton. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Back to throw, it's Stevens. Rushes on. Gets rid of it.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Stepping to the right. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face down.
Blue 22.
He's looking to throw. He's going to fire deep. And it slips through his fingers in. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties. They keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a
picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And, man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Hit as he throws. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. start on the ground with Omari Malton. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Hawkeyes will hustle to the line.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup with the defense. Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
And the Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Stevens. Back's got it on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Hawkeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking for room, it's Phillips. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead...
The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. They'll start on the ground with Omari Malton. Got enough for the 1st down. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. On 1st down from their own 22. Here's a give to Malton. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Give, running right, it's Omari. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the single back. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw at Stevens. Out wide right, it's James. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Hawkeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Handoff for Malton. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw.
And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start getting in scoring territory.
Yeah, there was some good execution, no doubt about it, but I think it's the critical down and distances, 3rd down in particular. They've got to be better moving forward.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 2nd down, going to throw it. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Handoff, Malton running left. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Stevens. Caught. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. With the draw, it's Malton. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff again. Breaks into the open. He now has 84 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Tough run here. It's Malton. Maybe some room here. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Hawkeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Here's Omari Malton. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? The snap sets up to throw. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Stevens. Works the middle. The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fresh center downs going to the air. A strike downfield. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Omari Malton. Pass to 6. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On 1st down, it's Malton again. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone is on action.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Here's a give to Malton. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
What a run by their tailback, and simply one of the best in the entire country, and his ability to make people miss is the reason why, guys. That's one thing that's just not coachable. You have it or you don't. That was something they identified in him when they were recruiting him to come play in this offense, and now it's come to fruition. Defenses have such a hard time bringing him down. This defense is going to have to do a better job gang tackling as this game goes on.
Fires immediately. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And guys, this has been a defensive struggle, but now on 1st and goal, a chance for the first touchdown of the game.